Am I ready for him? And I hope he's ready for me. It's my very own funny Valentine, Mr. T. I thought this day would never come.
The last time I saw a man this scared, he was facing execution.
Well, is there a choice?
Tom, nice to have you back with us.
Don't you
It's
fight
not
it.
that bad.
Don't you fight it.
Tom, you're back from New Zealand, hot off the plane, and you've brought us back something nice.
I brought back 3 lovely wines with me from New Zealand, just back yesterday from there, and 3 wines for us today, which are not Sauvignon Blanc. You know, everybody knows Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, and it's a famous grape that people love. But the white wines they do all have that lovely freshness that you get down there in that lovely climate. So 3 examples, not Sauvignon Blanc, and 3 that I think you're going to really like.
Excellent. Let's get tasting.
Let's do that, Michelle. We'll start off with a Chardonnay. This is the Wither Hill Chardonnay, 2009. It's £9.49 in Waitrose, and it comes from Marlborough, the same place that a lot of the best Sauvignons do. But have a little sniff, have a little sip. Don't you get lovely kind of freshness from that? It's got a wee bit of butterscotch, a bit of kind of nuttiness. That comes from aging in oak barrels. But really, it's all about that fresh fruit that they do so well in that lovely clear climate.
Really
down
fruity,
there.
actually.
Isn't it lovely? Nice and fresh finish, nothing kind of heavy about it. Really good match with lots of food, really versatile to sip on its own as well.
I like it a wee bit sweet for me.
You think this one's a wee bit sweet?
A wee bit sweet. You think this one as in the other 2?
Well, yeah, actually. One or 2 of them I would have classed as sweet. I know what you mean, but I think actually it's not so much sweet, it's just really ripe fruit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like ripe apples, ripe pears have a real sweetness to them. I think that's what's in this one.
Hang on a sec, we've actually forgotten anything for Flat Eric to drink, so he's under the age, obviously, so we'll just...
A little bit of orange
juice for him, that should keep him happy, I think.
Right.
Next, Tom, what have you got for us?
Next one up, we're moving on to another grape called Pinot Gris, which we've had before in the show.
And this one variety, actually, Wither Hills, we had that, didn't we?
Well, Wither Hills was the first wine, the Chardonnay. This one comes from a vineyard called Escarpment. It's the Edge Pinot Gris 2008. This one's £9.41 from the Great Grog Company in Edinburgh. And it comes from a cracking winemaker, a guy called Larry McKenna. And have a little sniff of this lovely kind of toffee and cream in the nose, but really nice.
Love that.
Isn't it lovely? We kind of herbal edge too.
I think you're right. The other one wasn't sweet. It was just really ripe. Because this is sweet, but it's, you know, love it.
That's exactly
it.
Exactly it, Michelle. We touch of sweetness to this. Just in the finish, it's not as dry as some wines. So if you don't like a dry wine, this is a really good one.
Love that one.
Yeah. Lovely fruit to it, lovely bright fruit again.
Yeah.
Food-wise, I would put this, because it's got a wee hint of sweetness, I would put it with something like a kind of cream and mustard sauce. You know, you can do chicken or pork or something with a kind of cream and mustard sauce. This is delicious with it. Cuts through it, but the wee hint of sweetness is lovely.
Great.
What do you think? Nice?
Lovely, yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I thought you liked that one.
So far, in fact.
Good.
Okay.
Well, let's see if we can top it with number 3. We're again staying in the North Island of New Zealand. And this one is the Milton Vineyard Viognier 2009. It's £11.75 from a specialist organic wine company called Vintage Roots. Now, the wine is made organically, grapes are grown organically, and I think it's a really, really nice example of what is quite a new grape for New Zealand. So have a little sniff of this one again, a little sniff and a sip.
We were talking earlier, when you always think of New Zealand wines, you were saying of being quite high in percentage. In alcohol, yeah.
Well, no, listen, these are all pretty good. I mean, they range from 13% for the first one, 13.5 for the second, and 14 for the last one. So none of them are too high. And again, this has got that beautiful kind of freshness and clarity of the fruit.
It does taste different.
Doesn't it? Well, you know, the wines from down there, they get, you know, New Zealand has an awful lot more sunshine, really, than a lot of Europe. It's because of the depletion of the ozone layer, so it's not entirely a good thing, but it gets really pure, light, bright sunlight, and it gives these wines a lovely kind of freshness, I think.
So would you say, I mean, in your travels around the world of wine, is New Zealand the hot place at the moment?
It's certainly one of them, Stephen. You know, I mean, the wines are very distinctive from down there. They're not cheap, as you can see. These are all kind of £9 and upwards. But, you know, they've only been making wine for 30 years in New Zealand, and it's a young industry, lots of interest, lots of enthusiasm, and I think they make some great wines.
And what about this one? You mentioned some pasta, pesto.
Yeah, I think that'd be great with that, I think, Michelle. Again, it's got that lovely kind of freshness. Pesto, pasta with some Parmesan cheese on top, so it's nice
Don't,
and
I'm
kind of rich.
starving.
Well, take a bottle of this
Absolutely.
with you.
They're all
Have a
really
glass.
different tonight, actually. It's hard to choose a favourite. What would you say, Michelle, for you from the three? Which would it be?
I don't know. I think I'd probably go with number 2.
Yeah, me too. That's definitely my favourite. I love it. It's a really lovely
Beautiful.
wine,
The
that
Pinot
one.
Gris, yeah, it's an absolute beauty.
All right, okay. Tom, I don't want to remind you, but next week is bordering towards Valentine's Day.
We're on the verge of Valentine's. I think Michelle's got something for you. Will you have something for us next Friday on the programme?
I certainly will. I'll have 3. If I turn up, I'll have 3 wine selections, which I think are going to be perfect for Valentine's Day.
Excellent. Well, we're going to do some rosé, maybe.
We'll get some
fizz.
rosé, we'll get some fizz.
Bubbly.
We've got some lovely white wine for going with oysters or something. And we've got
The
some
food of love. That's an aphrodisiac, Tom.
And some
Tell us what you're doing.
And a really nice pink sweet wine.
See, first
Excellent.
week back, it's not been that bad, has
It's been
it?
pretty good actually.
No bruises. Yes. Tom, thank
See
you
you
very
next
much.
week,
Thank you.
Tom.
It's always a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Right, for all the information on Tom.